What's up, everybody? It's me, MrMfkingHappi, coming at you on this Wednesday. I know last week, those of you who were checking for a new video, you didn't see one, and I kind of did that on purpose. I wanted everybody to watch that apple cider vinegar video, so I kept it running. And I put it on the Facebook page for MrMfkingHappi, and I'm sorry, I just burped. I'm trying to be serious. Nah, I put it on the Facebook page for MrMfkingHappi, and everybody's watching it on there, and I thank you guys, and those of you who are watching it on YouTube, I appreciate that as well. But this week's video is weight loss obstacles, and I'm going to give you some obstacles that may not be what you think when it comes to weight loss obstacles. But let's get into it. Number one, injuries. You guys, I have not seen enough videos that talk about this. And I'm thinking, like, it couldn't have only been me. This happened to me, and then I talked to some other people, and it happened to them too. So I want you to understand that sometimes during your weight loss journey, you're going to get overzealous. And you're going to do things that your body may not necessarily be ready to do because you feel like you can, because it's a mind thing. So your mind is going to feel like you can do the most, but your body is going to react in a certain kind of way. My example is 2 weeks ago, I decided that I wanted to incorporate basketball as a part of my cardio. It's a really awesome cardio workout, and it made it fun. I was like, okay, cool, I'm doing cardio, but it's fun. Like, I'm not just standing on the treadmill, going in the same direction, looking at the TV and people looking at me. No, I'm playing basketball, it's fun. But you guys, I was dribbling, came back, tried to drive the ball, wound up landing on my foot in the wrong way, and I injured my heel. My heel is still not all the way healed up, if that makes sense. But, so for me, trying to lose the weight, I can't take certain types of medication, so I had to take a steroid for the inflammation in my foot. And then all of a sudden, that steroid, you guys, made me eat, and I gained 7 pounds in a 2-week period. This is little things that you may not ever think about in your weight loss journey, because this wouldn't have happened to me if I was already fat. I wouldn't have been trying to play. But at the end of the day, it happened. But what I had to do was research and find alternative cardio exercises, such as the row machine, or like the little thing where you paddle it with your arms and you're going like this and you keep going and keep going and keep going and keep like that. That thing. Like, I had to really go work out and do some different type things in order to keep my cardio up and to make sure that I'm still losing the weight that I want to lose. So I gained that 7 pounds, but we're going to call that like a temporary thing, because I think this week I'll kind of be down back to where I was before I even started the steroid. But that's something that happens to you. That's an obstacle on your journey. You're going to sometimes encounter injuries. And I don't want to say that to sound like it's the end of the world, because I know some people do weight loss videos and you have a lot of weight loss stories, but nobody necessarily says they were injured. But you guys, it can happen. If you're competitive like me, it can really happen. You can really go overboard and you don't realize you're going overboard. Like, at the end of the day, I used to be 393, now I'm 305. But I'm still over 300 pounds jumping on a foot. So no matter how fit I feel, I'm still 300 pounds jumping on a foot. That's a lot of weight for one foot. So you gotta work that out in your weight loss obstacles and in your weight loss journey. And if it happens to you, you can't let it hold you down. Like, you can't be set back and you can't say, I'm just gonna eat this food and forget it. When I stop the pill, I'll go work out. No, you gotta keep working out during that time, so that even though your weight might go up, let's just say your body fat's not. And that's what happened with me. My weight number went up, but my body fat itself, for the most part, like, it went up a percentage, not enough to be significant at all. So it's like, yes, like, you gotta make sure you're doing that, you guys. Now, another weight loss obstacle that I want everybody to understand, and like I said, I'm not giving you your typical weight loss obstacles. I don't know. This is just what I'm saying from me, MrMfkingHappi, coming to you. Secondly, a weight loss obstacle is finding the right time to go to the gym, or finding the right time to work out. That's going to be an obstacle for you. if you're a working individual, it's going to be an obstacle because you have to schedule it. Your weight loss works very well if it's scheduled. And I don't want to say that like you have to wrap your life into a box, but at the end of the day, your weight loss and your work day and your exercise timing, it is wrapped into a box. It's very specific because if you don't do it, like let's just say now, if I sat in here all day today and I had never worked out, it's very easy for your mind to say, oh, I'll just do it tomorrow, and then tomorrow will never come. So I want you to understand that's an obstacle as well. You have to find the time. You got to find the right amount of time to do the right kind of workout for you. Walking, of course we want you to walk. Walk all day. When you're at work, use the steps. When you're at work, stand instead of sitting if you work in these desk jobs. Do things that keep you moving and burning calories, but you still need some dedicated time to where you're actually working on your body, where you're toning, you're sculpting, you're doing something for you. You got to find that time. And that's a obstacle. That's an obvious obstacle, but you don't realize how much of an obstacle it is until you get to that point where it's like, man, I really don't feel like I have the time. And then you have to create it. So for me, when I feel like that, I have a jump rope in my house. I have a dumbbell. I have a jump rope and a dumbbell. So I will do little workouts, little arm, little these here, boom. And I will use that jump rope, and I will jump rope 100 times. That's cardio in itself. Lifting that little dumbbell, you're toning in itself. Those are little things, and then do push-ups. Push-ups is using your own body weight. So you're lifting a weight, period. You're using however much you weigh to lift up. So that's going to help you too. So you got to be creative with it. So understand that all the time, your weight loss isn't going to necessarily be a progress report every week. And it's not going to necessarily be a non-injury report every week. And then it's also not going to be just an Instagram post every week. And I didn't realize I needed to say this. And this is the third thing. Your weight loss journey is not going to necessarily be a televised event. I have videos where I look smaller than I look right now. And that's because your weight changes and it fluctuates constantly. So in my face, like I know I've lost weight, I know I haven't gained like 50 pounds, no. But I can see the 7 pounds. Like I can see the puffiness in my face as opposed to the slim that it was. Like you can see it. It's little things that are going to happen during your weight loss. So be prepared. Some of your pictures are just going to be like that, y'all. And just know that everything's not going to be an Instagram moment, okay? You can be doing your thing and you can be losing all the weight you want to lose, but every picture ain't going to be an Instagram moment. So I want y'all to understand that too. And I want you to feel it. And I want you to understand that it don't matter, all right? You are working and you're getting to the best you can be, and that's all we want, period, hands down. Now, this video, I gave you 3 things that you don't typically think about as weight loss obstacles, but I'm going to give you a last weight loss obstacle, which I don't think is talked about enough, but I think it impacts you to the utmost degree. And it kind of links with the scheduling portion, but it's work. Your job, wherever you work, those of you who work like I do, for instance, I work at a desk job. Your job could be the reason why you are gaining weight and why you're not losing anything. And I don't want to take that away. Like jobs, unfortunately, they can't reward you in money. They can't reward you in like, I don't know, necessarily trinkets and stuff. They can't reward you in that. So they reward you in food. So you start having potlucks. Left and right, potluck here, potluck there. Then you get coworkers who have stable incomes. And a lot of your coworkers, they may not be the same as you. They might have roommates, they might not have roommates. They may have a certain kind of life that is set up for them. But at the end of the day, they incorporate you into ordering out every day. You're eating food from different places. All of a sudden, you're spending $100 a week on takeout, and you didn't know. But you're not only spending $100 on takeout, but you're also gaining 1,000 calories every time you eat one of those takeout meals. So you're gonna they call it a call center 15 sometimes. You gain weight at your job. So what I want everybody to understand is you have to figure out a way where you can be work nice and work cordial. without participating in all that kind of stuff. You may come in and maybe you, instead of bringing sodas and cups, maybe you can just make a tossed salad. Tossed salads are really cheap. They're super cheap. You can buy a bag, and I'm not telling you that you need iceberg lettuce, because I was about to say iceberg lettuce, but you can buy a cheap old bag of the iceberg lettuce, that mess, put the bag in, add you some little bacon bits, turkey bacon bits for instance, and that'll be healthier than eating some of the things that people prepare. Like I'm at work in Atlanta. People here like sugar and they like fat, and they cook things in sugar and fat. So if it ain't sweet, it's heavy. And that's how they like to cook here. So it's kind of, you gotta find your way through these things. So, you guys, this was my weight loss obstacle video. I hope this helped. I hope this encouraged. And I want you to know that I'm MrMfkingHappi and I'm here for you. You can always IM me, contact me with any information that I need to know about you. And we can talk about it if you need somebody to lean on. And then also, don't forget, you can always go to a Dynamic U and book you a coaching session up there too. So thank you guys for tuning in. MrMfkingHappi, he's out.